I should be able to hold back his replica at this point, unless he's got another way to power it up. Or some way to kill my Sky Eel. Alright, that's not good. He's got the artifacts from Metalcraft, so none of that's looking particularly pleasing to me. I think the play here is to get rid of his replica while he can't sacrifice it, so he won't gain any life off of it, and he won't be able to return his scrap melter to his hand at any point. And I'll leave mana open for rebuttal. And I'm trying to decide whether or not attacking here is right. I mean, I don't think so, but I don't think I'm going to block next turn either. So it just seems like, obviously, I can't race him when he's got a Phoenix. I was wrong. I didn't see the mirror there. So he did get a chance to get his card back. But he didn't return his scrap melter. He tried... Okay, so obviously he made a mistake there. So that's good for us, at least. He targeted his own replica, thinking he could somehow return it to his hand. So unless I can take care of this Phoenix, I think probably with this Phoenix here, I'm going to want to bring in Dispense Justice in the sideboard. That's one of the cards that I'm going to have trouble dealing with. I mean, obviously the arrest would be the ideal solution, because then he wouldn't be able to do anything with it. He'd have to leave it here and it'd be useless, essentially. Alright, so I do have enough to play a Scrap Diver, but that just seems pretty weak. But, I mean, you do what you have to, I suppose. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'll leave the Sky Eel back to block. I think... Let's see what he could do, potentially. He has some kind of trick. He could hit me for 5 and then deal 2 somehow. I mean, he would hit me for 6 no matter what, and I'd be at 1. And it just seems way too risky, so I'll just leave that back to block if I have to. So far, this game's not looking too good for me, unless I draw, like, I don't know. I don't even know what I could draw at this point to take care of that Phoenix. That's kind of a problem for us. So blocking there. It's pretty painful, but yeah, I'm not sure what we can do here. Golem Artisan. Alright, so that wasn't the card we wanted to draw. Alright, but I think the plan here is to attack anyway. So he would get me down to 2. I could block his Artisan with a Soliton. I would take 6. I'd be at 1. If he attacked with everything. Interesting. But then again, that's not necessarily true, because he could pump his artifact, or give it flying, or any number of things here. So I'd have to block. Well, I guess if I blocked the lead and mirror, it wouldn't really matter. You have to give it one. Yeah, it wouldn't matter. I would have to block one of these, so I can't attack here, and I really can't do much of anything, to be honest. Let's see, because he has enough to give it flying and plus. He needs 6 to give it flying and plus 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's got enough to do all that. So really, the game's pretty much over for us. But I guess might as well just see what happens. He could make a mistake here. Not that I think, even if he did make a mistake, it would help us win the game at this point. Yep. So it looks like that's it for us. He attacks with both of these. That should be enough to kill me, and I can't do anything about it. He seems to have trouble choosing flying as his ability. I'm almost wondering whether I should just take it out of his hands and just concede here and get to the next round. Yeah, I can't see him mistaking this one. Alright. So let's see what Spell Bomb wouldn't have helped, and neither would any of those cards really. Maybe it's not even the set cards because I wouldn't have the stuff for it. Alright, so Spence Justice looks good. Let's see. Bonds of Quicksilver also looks pretty good. So what are we taking out? Probably the Silclaw and the Setarch, I would think. I don't see those being that good against his. I mean, the Setarch maybe. The Silclaw, not really. So let's see whether there's anything else we really need to take out. A replica, possibly. Maybe even the Soliton, because really we don't have that much use for it. I mean, honestly, it is a 3/4 that untaps. Almost, after the turn is played, it almost has Vigilance in a way. Let's just take another look here and see what we can take out. I think the Replica's probably weaker.